Yeah.
Oh,
Russ is typing.
Raz is typing.
Better.
Tough.
Better get in here, you motherfucker.
Sure.
And now I need to copy that and post it in all the channels. Post it in the actual right channels, and not like some random nerd channel. Why is someone? I don't get general order Discordia at all. I looked, and the second to last current post, sorry, is lower yourself into a barrel of lube.
Alright, I'm back. And
Yeah, he's trying to become a slug.
I don't know what the hell I walked in on.
I have no idea why.
Someone's trying to become a slug.
Yeah, someone, Jamie linked, I think it's Amazon or probably even eBay ad with a 55-gallon barrel of lube. It's
What?
probably for Dark Elder or something. They need that
jeez.
much.
All I gotta say to that is we gotta name that person something really kawaii.
Well, anyway, I don't care about them.
Sir Lootlot.
Hello and welcome to my weekly Dark Heresy 2nd edition game, where apparently we talk about lube for 10 minutes at the start of the session. I am joined by a very small cast of myself, Deadlight, Ray,
Hello?
playing Killian, Smarten,
Blorg is here.
I'm not going to say anything else, and Serene,
Hi.
playing a giant sentient orange.
Hey. I am not Donald Trump. I am a bat. I have an intelligence.
So
He is furry. Me like pet.
I'm going to blow your hands off.
Perfect.
So
Describes the first character.
everything I planned this session doesn't matter because there's like no one here, so it's completely pointless.
Can we go check out that safe house that we have never checked out before?
Which safe house?
Safe
Yeah.
house 1.
Okay, you go there. You realise it's a safe house you bought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, can we change safe house 1 to like our safe house?
Okay, fine.
Since we did tell the arbiters to contact us there if anything else in case of blog and in case of various specs reporting shows up, we can check it anyways and see if anything like that has yet come.
Yes, there has actually, because that's something I forgot about. And thank you, Drake. So you go there. The Vesper says, "Yeah, I got some details." One of the noble. So I assume you go to the station to talk to him because he's like, "I'm not talking this over the phone."
Yeah, of course.
I put on my Mechanicus robes.
Yeah. Sixes goes with you as well, because as a PC which I need to kill off, I need to find some way to kill him off. So he's gonna have to go with you.
I mean, you could just have him piss off Blorg and I'll just rip his fucking arms off.
I don't think that'll go down well.
Deadlight. There's still the sniper rifle thing. Do it in the Shadowrun style.
Sniper rifle thing.
Yeah, you know, just, oh, hey, nice meeting, and 2 heads explode. Oops, there goes Sixes and some rando.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I could do that, but that doesn't feel very fitting for Sixes. He needs to plug into a computer and blow himself up.
Oh, I can do that for you, got you.
Like, I feel Sixes needs to go out the way he lived, which is getting hacked.
Just fast forward time and just make the thing that Zero and I have been secretly working on, and we'll just give it to Sixes. And then he plugs in. There you go.
Hashtag test subject.
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, you go to the station. The Vesper is like, oh yeah, so yeah, there was a few voices. Sorry, I thought I was going to burp and I decided I wasn't. Yeah.
and then he lost his train of thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His brain went down just like the burp.
Yeah. It's like it was a burp on the very edge, and it decided I couldn't decide if it was going to burp or just not do anything. It's so frustrating.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
You might need MIUs. You don't keep track very well.
No, memory implants is what I need. Not an MIU.
Yeah.
He says, a few of them, I wasn't able to pinpoint them, but a few of them definitely sound like nobles.
Okay.
One of them is definitely a Magos of some description. Magos, what's his face? They all look the same to me, honestly. Are you sure that's the same one you had last week? He points to 0.
Hmm?
He like points to 0. It's like,
yeah.
you sure that's the same one you had last time? Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that we are entirely sure it's the same tech thrall as we had with us last week.
Yeah, he says one of them is a Magos Laris. A few of them are definitely nobles. I can't tell you for sure because they have a lot of the nobles here have a very distinct accents, and it's very similar to each other. It's very hard to pinpoint with such a poor recording quality. Aside from that, there is definitely some individuals from the Underhive. The way their accents again are quite distinct to me. So
Yeah.
I perk up just a little bit hearing that.
I couldn't tell you what gang.
We got one name and a whole bunch of other shit.
Well.
It's a name.
Any of those underhivers known to the arbiters?
No, because when we find out about them, they tend to be dead.
Yeah. Okay.
They tend to resist arrest, and resisting arrest is a death sentence.
Of course, yes.
Could
Say
use
no
more
more.
shock malls.
You can use them pretty effective even when someone resists arrest. Even if they don't stop.
No,
They're just nobodies. Break their legs.
if we were to do that to every single petty ganger we ran into, we would turn this world into a prison world 10 times. Like, we would just have to turn this world into a prison world. Like, seriously. It's not worth our time.
Yeah. Okay. Still, thank you.
Did you record any of that data on a data slate so that maybe we can go over it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's your recordings.
Yeah. No, I mean your findings.
Oh yeah,
That's
sure.
cool.
I mean, like, hand you the small data set. I mean, it's nothing amazing on there. It's like, there's at least 4 different nobles and about 6 underhivers. He says, oh, there was one as well. One. I couldn't place it. It sounded noble, but it's not local.
Okay.
It might be from one of the stations. I don't think it's from one of the twins. It might be off-worlder as well. It's entirely possible.
So, okay.
Sounded like he had like a servitor with him of some description.
So, four local nobles you identified, 6 underhivers, hivers, and 1 off-world noble.
Can he give us the location of Magos Laris's main house or mansion?
Yeah, he points to the big map on the side of the wall, and he just points to the Mechanicus Spire.
And he's like, it's in there.
Of the Mechanicus Spire.
0, while still trying to keep the appearance of a attack acolyte, just kind of shifts his head. Is like, are you really surprised the Mago stays where all other Mechanicus do?
Yeah.
I mean,
Blurk scratches his head.
I assume that's the best. If he's not there, someone will know where he is.
Yeah. For the off-worlder, you said it sounded like he had a servitor with him. What do you mean by that?
It was pretty early on into the recording, before before it went quite disoriented. Oh wait, this I just realised this is from what's his face's manor, isn't it? This isn't from the Blood Baron. It's from Wellsfern, yeah. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking it was from the Blood Baron for some reason.
From the what?
From the Blood Baron for some reason.
Yeah, we don't know who that is yet.
Yeah, you don't know who that is. Like, I don't know why I got...
Don't spoil the story! Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Still reading it!
No, he says, no, there's definitely sounds of, like, a servitor with him at times. You can catch the sounds of its, like, movement every now and again.
Okay. So now I was wondering if you could tell it was a servitor with him, or if that noble might be heavily augmented himself.
It's entirely possible.
Okay.
Both could be very possible.
It's possible that he had multiple servitors with him, or is a noble who is heavily augmented. And... there. Sorry.
Or it could have just been someone else nearby that had some type of metal legs or something that were just really loud that day.
Yeah, that's entirely possible. Well, someone augmented was in the room with an off-world noble.
Yeah.
As well as your... I assume it's the Lord, because his voice comes up all the time. He's definitely off-worlder as well.
I got a question. Could I roll on Remembrance, since I had time in the guard and I came across people with mechanical implants, to try to see if it sounds like a servitor walking versus like just a dude with a mechanical leg replacement? I would imagine they would sound kind of different.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's a -20 because the recording isn't amazing quality. But yes, you may use Trade Remembrance to try and remember such a detail.
Okay, cool. I got a 7% chance.
I mean...
I was really fucking close, too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Could they give me any information? Like, I couldn't tell, but, like, could I, like, make some deductions out of it? Deuces.
There's two things you pick up on. One, it's heavily augmented. Exterior augments. So not like Arix, who's quite squishy. Like, a lot of her, like, she actually has a lot of her augments internally. This person is very much an external augmented person. Because, I mean, Veritas last, you would have actually heard a lot of people being augmented and such. The other thing is you're pretty sure it isn't the noble who's augmented.
Okay.
I will share that information with the group.
Yeah. Or a heavily augmented servant.
Then I will point out that... Well, I'll point that out to the group, and I'll tell them that I'm basing that on my like experience. That it doesn't sound like, you know...
Yeah.
Yada yada.
Yeah. It sounds...
This is basically what we have on recordings.
When listened in stereo, it sounds like they're in different locations. Like the other, the servitor is further back.
Okay.
It is. It's not. It's certainly not like a sort of servitor as well.
But
it's not a sort of. It doesn't say much at all.
Of course. Well, servitors aren't exactly known to be that talkative.
No.
Could be possible that it is Omega's friend here, and he just has some type of implant that just allows him to send messages without having to talk much. Or he could just be using a datapad to send messages. I don't
know. The Magos, if you listen to his, definitely sounds very distinct because he's got a very weird vocal implant which sounds quite musical. In my usual way of making Tech Priest not dull, I have to go insane.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We have
still this guy's voice box. Damn.
It's actually quite nice.
I don't say that out loud if we're still by the Vesper, of course.
Yeah.
We are still there, and
Yeah, you're still in the presence of the Vesper. The Vesper has gone off to work on something else, leaving you at the console, but he's in the room.
okay, yeah. Okay, so were there anything else about this murder servitor case?
Not really yet. I mean, they're still on high alert, but they haven't heard anything else.
Of course. Okay, so at least there haven't been any new attacks.
Yeah. There's the occasional rumor, somebody's brought up, and enforcers come up and says, look, we've been listening to the street, keep an eye on, and there's been rumors of people disappearing and other people getting hacked up. Is the politest way of putting it. Why am I being polite? They were utterly destroyed by chainsaws.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're pretty deep down in the Underhive, so we can't really sense anyone down there.
Of course. Good.
Do the chainsword injuries have a consistent pattern on the tearing? So could they make the assumption that whatever is killing all these people is the exact same person, or if they're not the same, are they assuming that there is multiple of these murder servitors?
They're assuming there are at least two, because the high-end hospital and the raided library were attacked at the same time.
Yeah.
Or within half an hour of each other.
We had that already.
Yes.
Last
As for the attacks as for the other attacks underground, there's no one medical trained to tell you.
Oh, I just figured these things had an autopsy done.
No, they're like scum of the earth underneath the Underhive.
Yeah.
The guy's just saying it's a rumor.
It was we can't send anyone there to retrieve the corpses because we don't want to risk a major incident involving the arbiters.
Also, we don't actually know where the corpses are, and even if we did, they'd probably be gone within an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the underworld.
Yeah. This is the part of the underworld which Zero doesn't go to, really.
Yeah, there's just certain parts you don't deal with.
Yeah.
Because even there is no honor amongst thieves. You will get whacked one way or another in that area.
Yeah. This is the territory where, mutants hunt and such.
Okay,
Don't go there.
Really deep down.
Yeah, it is pretty deep down.
Okay.
He said he was just passing on the rumor because it sounded relevant to the case.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, cool. I'm going to leave now because I feel woefully under-equipped with my normal shotgun and light carapace armor.
Yeah.
And he leaves because everyone else in the room is with high-tech, full carapace, full stormtrooper carapace, not stormtrooper, arbiter's carapace and bolt guns or really high-end shotguns and such. So
I'm not stupid enough to walk into a police station with a ripper gun. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Man, I still feel outdone because the best I got is a fancy cloak that takes damage. Damn.
Yeah. No. These are the nobles and these guys are capable of waging war.
I got a whack to get some of this shit. Jesus.
These are the people you do not mess with.
Okay, I'll mess with them just so that I can get some of that gear. I mean, fuck it.
No.
I need that gear. And by mess with them, I don't mean shoot one of them. I mean kind of help them. But
Yeah. Good. Then that would be at least that.
I'm already in a suicide mission. I'm not gonna undertake another suicide mission.
Six has suggested that they attempt to attack these guys. Just stab them. See how well it goes.
I just look at Six maybe we can jack you in somewhere and you can find some more viruses for us. Could be quite helpful. Cultivation, my friend.
Lord just looks at Sixes and goes, "You
Never
first."
Yeah, Sixes isn't that suicidal.
Are you?
I think.
Are you sure?
No.
Roll
He's
a
like
fellowship test.
He's like a petri dish of like suicide.
Just walks up, electrocutes one of the arbiters. It's like, great, awesome, done. Your turn.
I'm already leaving.
Yeah, no, he doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I want him dead. I don't want the entire party dead because of him.
Don't worry, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I suppose we all leave. at that
Yeah.
point. Thank the.
Did we ever go check out Dasos's base, by the way? I know we did Kara's. That's why there's like a double X on it, but Dasos's base does not have double X, so I'm assuming we haven't been there yet.
The reason why that's got a double X is because I put it red and people complained to me, so I put a green one on top of it. That's the space you have checked because that's the place where Blue got beaten up by a door.
Learned about Kara in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's also the place where you got hit by a door.
Ah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did we ever search that place? Or did we
Yeah.
just kind of like... Oh, okay. I don't know, because I know that we grabbed a few people there and interrogated them and got info, but I don't remember if we actually like searched the place, because it had... If I remember correctly, it also had like an entire fucking warehouse in one of the rooms that we like never checked.
No, I
No,
think
you-
we
there-
looted
there-
everything.
There was a good 10 minutes of Dio being stupid, where trying to get stuff out without like thinking in his normal way. It's like, okay, cool. So we're going to put all the gear inside the Chimera and then put the prisoners on top of the Chimera.
Yeah.
Okay, no. We're going to put the prisoners and the gear inside the Chimera and the rest of us are going to sit on top.
So it
Yeah.
is searched though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Could
It
we
is.
put searched on there, kind of like we did with the other warehouse? Where it has
No.
warehouse searched?
We can.
You can't, I can.
I can't do anything. I have no permissions, so...
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's because it's on the map player, that's why. There. Anything else you want me to put on there?
Rubber chicken? That'd be great.
Yeah.
No, there's no rubber chickens.
No? I tried, guys.
I'm just, like, I'm gonna quickly look at the damn list, because I don't know what the hell, like, 3 of us can do.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, this is the problem with, like...
Like, I was hoping that, like, we could, like, go and, like, research one of the old warehouses that we, like, necessarily didn't, like, go top to bottom, because we had, like, combat, and we tried to, like, hold people and, like, get out of there, so I was like, oh, maybe we could, like, go back and, like, do something. And then maybe, like, some of the gangsters could show up and then kill sixes.
Well, we have mostly just rumblings in the dark. We know we're looking for nobles, so maybe we should go stay around near Noble District. Maybe someone will walk by and we recognize their voice. It could just be that simple. We could get lucky. We know the underworld has some interesting traffic going around, so I could maybe try to talk to Jezebel and see if she can like put some feelers out and see if she can't figure anything out.
Oh, I actually know something you can do, because you should have done this ages ago. And instead you decided to do ridiculous things like try and steal a car from a noble while the entire area is on like lockdown. There is a tech priest in the manor.
Our
You
manor?
haven't-
Yeah, ours.
Yes.
Our manor.
Yes, which you haven't done a proper background on.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't even see that under secondary objectives.
he was the maintenance tech priest.
Been tech priest that came with the building.
Wait, are we still not necessarily like done with securing the manor, considering we have like full-time round-the-clock guards now from the Veritas last group? Is that still like in...
No, the manor is secure, but you haven't done a background check on him, per se.
Okay, so can we like do the background check, and then hopefully that could get rid of that secondary objective?
Yeah, that's why I'm suggesting it to you, because it's
Sure.
something that you can do which doesn't progress the story too much, but it could be fun.
Yeah.
Cool, let's
Yeah.
do that.
I suppose that would take us to the mechanics spires.
Yes, unless you want to talk to him.
I recommend we go and see if we can get like a background on him first, and then
we
we have something.
we'll do both. We'll do both.
Okay, so you're going to the spire first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, just to find out who the tech priest maintaining Grasswell Manor even is.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'll go and I'll just stay in disguise, I guess.
Hmm?
Staying in my Mechanicus robes.
Yeah, so you go to the Mechanicus Spire.
Mm-hmm.
Sixes manages to talk his way, without being idiotic, into getting you to talk to. You can sort of, you've got limited accessibility about the place, so it depends who you want to go talk to. Or yeah, like I don't know what sort of information you're trying to get, so I don't know where you are trying to get to.
This guy's a tech priest, right?
Yes.
I don't know how this works lore-wise, but could Blorg recommend that we go and try and get like an employment history for this guy, and like where he worked and stuff, for like some kind of like general desk or something?
Yeah.
Sure.
That is what Blorg would recommend first. Is like we get like a
Because,
list of like where he's worked prior.
When we checked out the manor first, there were some servitors poorly maintained, and I mean the side entrance bell pretty much fell off. Okay, it was blocked that rang it, but still.
Yeah.
All I did was push the button, man.
So,
It's still it fell off when you did.
Yeah, the manor is in much better condition now.
Mm-hmm.
And if you actually ask Alex about it, it's like, oh yeah, the reason why that stuff wasn't working was because no one told the tech priest that it wasn't working.
Yeah, okay.
Like, his job is to keep things maintained, not to make sure things are working. Like,
My kind of guy.
That kind of sounds like one and the same.
It's not. She explains. She tells you it's not. Like,
yeah, I look up at him. It's like, imagine you're getting paid to stand in front of a door. You hear a noise around the corner. You don't go check that noise. It's not part of your job. You're just protecting the door. Don't do any more than you have to.
Like, he had to do regular maintenance on the combat servitors, but aside from that, he didn't really need to do anything else, unless he was told it was, needed care, effectively. So if he found out a light was broken, yeah, sure, he'd replace that. But if he found out, or if he knew something was broken, yeah, he sure would go and replace it. But he's not going to go around checking everything if he doesn't know if it's meant, if it seems to be working fine to him.
Okay. Yeah.
So can we find those employment records?
Sure. Yeah, you go up to the Mechanical Spire, you ask a few people, you get to a front desk. GM burps again for like the millionth time today. And yeah, you get to a desk, and there's a servitor. He's like, greetings.
Greetings. We are inquiring about the tech priest that is maintaining Grassfire Manor. Since our lord has recently purchased this manor, we would like to basically learn some more about this individual, this confrater. Just like, what did he work at before, and what are his notable achievements within the Mechanicus cult?
Very well. The approximate waiting time for such records is 207 years.
Okay, is there any way we could get such easier or faster?
This is the easiest and fastest way possible.
Would it be fast if we did it manually? Is there any way to do it that way?
I need to get the Simpsons character sheets up again now. Servitor, character sheets. No, this. What is machine again? Plus 20 intelligence test was done. Okay. He just and shuts down.
Is he standing in front of a computer?
He's standing in front of the desk.
Is there anyone else nearby?
There's like one janitor in the corner who's like, I didn't see anything. Like,
Yeah.
it's like just
And then he just walks off.
yeah, he like walks on. He's like, I'm not here.
Yeah. Maybe now
Lord-
would be
Lord-
a good time for
Lord- Yeah, hold on.
0
Lord-
or 6s to check manually.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Lord would turn to 6s and then kind of like nudge him and be like, "Lord, think you check computer for record now."
He's not touching it. He has too much of a history of fucking things up with computers.
As you
I
say
got
that,
it.
if he plugs in, anyway, regardless of what you say. What is his like millions of bonuses?
I don't know. I just know he rolls like on an 80 on everything.
Yeah, I think he
Because he's a
really-
tech priest and tech priests are stupid.
He plugs in. He's like, yes,
He's helpful for once.
yes.
I'll etch out the name on one of the bullets that I put his name on.
Scratch out them. Right, now you just need to do the other 39 in this clip.
Hey, at least I saved one bullet.
Okay.
Guys, I saved a bullet. I held up the
Why?
bullet. I don't have to shoot him with this one. He's not that useless.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh yes, we can locate the records easy enough. Follow me."
Hmm. Let's
Man.
see where that leads.
Feels good not having all the tech burden on me. Jesus.
Yeah,
I mean, God Emperor.
he's like, he opens a side door, leads you through.
Hmm.
Leads you into a large server room,
Hmm.
and starts walking down the corridors.
Okay, so I suppose those are mechanical archives.
Yeah, archives.
Before we start walking down all these corridors and stuff, can I make a tech use test to see if there's like cameras recording us inside this server room?
It wouldn't be tech use; it'd be awareness.
Or awareness, I'm sorry. That's what I was...
Yes, I would like to hack into the cameras, which I don't know if I exist or not. Yeah, sure, you can make an awareness test.
Yeah, that should be something we all do.
I'm going to say it's minus 10 because the place is quite industrial looking, so it's very easy to hide a camera.
Hmm.
Well, would I get a bonus for that, considering I've worked in an industrial environment forever, so I would know
No.
locations of things that should be hidden?
Nope.
Nope. Because, yeah, sure, you've worked in an industrial environment, but doesn't mean you actually knew where the cameras were in that environment.
Yeah. So yeah.
I was close.
I keep getting real close. It's all these negatives that keep fucking me.
Yeah.
Nah.
You would have failed it anyways.
I know, I still would have failed, but I wouldn't have failed by much.
I would have passed if I had that 10.
Spend a fate point.
Nah, that's like a 30% chance I'm not gonna roll on that one.
No.
It's like, no! Six is like, no, of course there's not cameras here. What do you want about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, he leads you down. Down sort of the maze. You see servitors every now and again,
Mhm.
trundling past, doing this and that. Leads you to a databank. He then plugs in and must make another tech use test.
Really, let's stop plugging into things, but I guess this is a Mechanicus own place, so you might be safe.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. God damn it, sixes.
Fate point.
He is cursed.
And he starts having a seizure and Blork has to rip the cable out again.
Does he have a seizure?
Oh my gosh, sixes. Jeez.
How?
He's actually cursed.
Yeah.
He's like, this is odd.
0, maybe you want to try?
6
Your
on my
master
screen.
Your master is seeming to have some technical difficulties with his with his MIU again.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, I can take another try.
My gosh, sixes.
So I'll pop in and give it a try.
Sure.
Would I get a bonus for having a combi tool, or is that just not applicable here?
Not here.
Damn. Any bonuses other than that then?
No.
A fate point.
Okay.
There we go.
Yay! So yeah, you hack in, you get the files. He seems to be a nondescript tech, where he's served in a few minor places, minor depot, like minor sort of servitor depots and such. Although you're pretty sure 6 is a stripped a silence alarm.
Ah, goddamn, we might want to start moving away from this place. Or you guys might want to start learning how to disappear into shadows real quickly. I don't give lessons.
Yeah.
So once I'm sure all the data that we need is there, I unplug and I stuff the data pad back into my cloak. Like, let's get moving. Come on, let's go.
Why is this? Why? Did you trip a silent alarm, Sarah?
Yeah, sure. I tripped a silent alarm. Let's just talk about this later and let's fucking go. I don't want to be here in like 3 minutes.
Just leave.
Tech heretics.
We have exactly what we need, so we can just as well leave.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yeah. 6. So 6 starts following.
Yeah, I move quickly. Like, as quick as my feet can carry me. Not like running, but like a super fast walk.
Yeah. As you get near the the entrance you came in, you see a combat servitor enter through it.
I was gonna say, could I make a tech or like an awareness check to see if there's another door nearby?
Sure.
Has the combat servitor seen me?
Not yet.
Alright, I duck around the...
Yeah, you have moments to duck and hide.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it looks like there's only one way in and out of this room.
I'll watch and I'll adjust the hood a bit so that my ears can point forward a bit more. And I'll like keep an eye on it from like around the corner and like try to listen to see if it says anything that I might be able to hear. Maybe it's a bit quirky. Can only hope.
Yeah. I just take 6s and we just move forward as if we were supposed to be here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to notice yourself and Killian.
Me and 6s.
You and 6s. It's sort of. Actually, I should roll a second one to see if it realizes you're not meant to be there. Yeah, it doesn't realize you're there.
I was gonna recommend something, but they already left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, I wave Zero and Blog to follow us. Come on, this patrol servitor is just doing his duty as we are. So.
Sorry, those things still give me the heebie-jeebies.
The servitor seems to be fixated on 0.
I stick closer to Blorg and Killian.
Yeah.
Because as I said, these things give me the heebie-jeebies, and I'm gonna play on that.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna try to avoid it.
It watches you as it goes past before it walking out. Not walking out, sort of walking to the sides of thing. Yeah, I just realized.
Does it have any discernible, like anything interesting about it, or is it just like a run-of-the-mill Mechanicus combat servitor?
It's got an implanted chainsword and a twin-linked autogun.
Yeah.
Right. Once we're out, I'll pull out a data pad and just like type that in, just in case it's relevant later.
No, it shouldn't be an autogun. It should be a last gun.
Yeah. I mean, these are mechanical spire guards. Yeah.
If something comes up later that there's a chainsword swipe and a laser swipe, I want to at least have the data on hand.
Yeah. Suppose. I mean.
So yeah, you walk back into the reception area. There's a tech priest standing there with 3 combat servitors, and he's like, "So, you think you can hack into our systems?"
What do you mean hacking? I just point to Sixes. Our tech priest has had sustained some damage to his mind impulse unit, his MIU, and that must have caused some sort of false positive in your system.
Deception at -10. Is deception a skill?
Deceive.
Deceive, -10.
Okay.
Is there a way I could quickly, I don't think it'd be too important, but I'm gonna try to, like, all the data that we just got from the thing that we technically did just hack, is there a way, like, I could, shrink the file and kind of make it look like, oh, it's just a random junk file or something like that? Just disguise the file in case they try to take my, data slate?
Take you -20, because you got to try and do this while the guy is standing there and watching you.
Yeah. Well, I'm imagining I came around the corner with the data slate out, just logging what I saw in the thing anyway, so I thought I'd try. Are you shitting me? Did I straight point it?
Is it you accidentally delete data? No.
I'm not fake pointing it.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I mean,
No, there's no easy way you can hide it.
I turn to Sixes. Maybe while we are here, you could have that thing repaired. That's really giving you trouble, isn't it?
He's like, yes, that would definitely help. And the Templar's like, yes, we can have that repaired. You're an arbiter, correct?
That's correct.
I require your assistance to stay here then. If someone has hacked into our systems, it is obviously a crime.
That is correct, yes. But I'm not trained in the use of technology in any ways, especially not tracking hacking attempts and other such communications.
Oh no, but
more a field agent.
But you are capable of tracking an individual.
I suppose.
Perfect. We know exactly where they hacked in. Follow me.
Yeah. Okay.
Walks you straight back. Who's going with who?
If they didn't require me to go with, I slip out and I just go straight back to the car.
You go back to the car.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to risk them seeing through and catching me.
Okay, so 6 goes off. 0 goes off. Spartan, where are you going?
I will stand outside the server room.
Okay.
There's like hovering around the reception desk area.
Yeah. There's like a tech priest that comes along, looks at you awkwardly, looks at the damaged servitor, like the servitor that's malfunctions, like.
I am not anywhere near close that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's like leans over, just slowly working on it, and like keeps constantly glancing at you.
Is there a water dispenser nearby, like one of those like water jug things? I'll go get one of those tiny little styrofoam cups of water and like slowly sip on it in the corner as I watch the reception area.
Yeah, you do that. It just makes the area even more awkward.
I know.
So yeah.
I was just hoping we could avoid this situation, and
as per usual, 6 screws you over.
Yeah. I mean, the explanation that it was a there's still a possibility it was a false positive caused by his messed up MIU.
Yeah.
Yep. basically, it looked to the system like a hacking attempt because the identification was a screw. Huh?
Holy shit!
For what was that now?
That was that was the tech priest seeing if it was actually Sixes at MIU that was faulty, or if he was actually trying to hack in.
Ah, great.
To be fair, it should be opposed to Sixes.
Yeah, that is.
And he does get a +10 because he's got actual MIU.
On the plus side, this would be a really good time for him to get like recalled as being a heretic or something, like corrupted, and then just like killed. Boom,
Hashtag not my problem.
Yeah, basically. Hashtag Sixes is now dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
In that situation, Killian is also dead. Because he's the only one that...
You didn't know anything about it. He was corrupt. For all you know, you were just like escorting him in here, and he like hacked into the mainframe. You're not tech savvy at all, man. Just keep fucking denying it.
So yeah, you walk in. You go over to the server bank, which you hacked in. There's the servitor that first enters is sort of standing there. It's like the tech priest that came with you is like, right, okay, cool. You do your. We know exactly that they accessed here, so if you can do your tracky thingy.
Yeah, I mean, I will look around or check around if anyone else has shortly tried to assess
access
the data bank. I mean, since I don't know how well it is like maintained or cleaned, so I'll check for other fingerprints or whatever residues tech priests leave.
Yep. Okay. Give me a tech use. Not tech use. A survival roll.
Any boni on that?
You may have a +10. Yes. Because there are very obvious tracks where the servitors go along, and everywhere else is covered in like a thick layer of dust. It's quite obvious, like now people have been walking here.
Okay.
Like footprints and stuff.
Yeah. So, what sort of bonus do I get?
Plus, I'm going to say +10.
Okay.
And it is a survival.
Survival based off perception.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a bit hard
those are 6 degrees of success.
Nice. It's a bit hard to see at first, but there's definitely someone else that's been around here.
Okay.
They appear to be a servitor, but not any of the normal ones around here.
What sort of tracks would I see there? Are those? Basically, I know the normal ones have like nailed boots or something.
Yeah.
Tracks.
Yeah, the ones in here all have like tracks, like tank tracks. They're quite thin. They're very distinct, and they follow like effectively rails. They literally overrun themselves all the time. There's the recent bookmark footprints of yourself, Sixes, Zero, and Spartan Blorg.
Yeah.
There is also the prints of the servitor that just walked up.
Yeah.
That's got sort of like a hobnail boot, industrial military boot sort of thing.
Yeah.
Then there's so you like, okay, cool. I'll go through the motion of like, looking for clues and stuff, and then you spot something odd. The dust is like a good centimeter thick. And as you're looking, you notice there's like somebody pushed their finger through it.
Okay. So very thin imprint.
Very thin imprints, yes.
I point that out. do you have anyone with like spider legs or blade-like legs?
Not in this particular archive, no. How peculiar.
Well, then someone else has been here shortly, or relatively shortly.
That here in last century.
Huh? Oh.
Could have been here in last century. Well, no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, since you last cleaned the archive, someone with this sort of legs has been here. But I really point out the tracks to the tech priest.
How odd. Follow. Let's follow him. Yes. Either way. He leads you sort of. It's a very mazy path. It's definitely a path that seems to avoid servitors.
Yeah.
It seems to head down less used archive hallways and doubles back on itself in places and like snakes around. Leads to a one of the walls of this. This is like a massive chamber. It leads to one of the walls, and then there's a vein. You're sort of like at first you would have thought nothing of it, but as you look up, you can see the vent of it is the vent cover isn't quite right.
Oh, so it looks like someone crawled in or crawled out through that vent.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely had an intruder that has been either a servitor or someone with spidery leg cybernetics, which is, I can inform you, a wanted criminal, in fact. A wanted murderer.
Oh my.
That is... I'm sorry, I did not mean to scare. There is, however, in fact, a wanted criminal that has cybernetic legs of that description.
Oh no.
He is also known as a very tech-savvy being, which has, in multiple cases, skillfully manipulated cognitive banks and even servitors.
No, wait, it's the one that attacked the Mechanicus depot, right? The depot 729-873-2D.11.
This is entirely possible.
Do not laugh at the name Duck in the title's name. It's ridiculous. Shut up. So I never said it. I don't know what you're about.
Yeah.
Is it Darkwing Duck, at least?
Definitely.
You're not here. You're in the car.
Yeah.
Ghost Rat.
Yes, it is entirely possible that it is the same individual or someone, at least with the same leg cybernetics. It would also fit that he would have been massively tall to reach that vent cover.
Yeah, it's a good like 6-7 feet up off the ground. The tech priest quickly goes onto his microbead. Has like a brief discussion in technobinary, so it basically makes computer noises. And he comes back and he's like, right, we must investigate this immediately.
There is a...
Immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
like, when you go to say something else, he says immediately.
Okay. So, let's just see if we can follow the vents further. Because, I can't do anything about the cogitator banks, but you should be very carefully if you plug into it anymore, or what you plug into it, because as I said, the suspect has been proven to be very tech-savvy in itself, and also very skilled at writing damaging code.
He nods. It's like, very well. Magus not Laris, because he's busy doing something else. Majos, Laris does something else. Majos,
By the way, did you have your calm on that entire time?
Suppose so.
Right.
Like,
Because if I hear there's events, I'm a pretty small person, so I might like the Mechanicus robe and like radio over like, do you need me?
possibly yes.
God damn, this guy's fucking name, Jesus! This dude is pimping as fuck. 3 X's?
yeah.
Damn, get all the bitches.
36.
No.
Magnus
He is,
Jarek Xenotraf the 36th. He's quite famous in the world. The tech priest informs
why-
you that the Magus is coming down to He says he's like, alright, okay. The Magus requires immediate briefing on the situation. We were not aware that such an individual was quite so tech savvy, and as such, how do you get? Do you have flipping? Why do you have Scholastic Law Harp? Your harp?
I didn't know what like to buy it under, so I just bought it under.
That would
like,
be
not-
trade. I bought it
No.
as trade, but I didn't want it to take up a trade slot, so I just threw it under that.
You
no,
do realise
it's in fact a perform.
Oh, performance.
you do realise underneath the character sheet, underneath all the skills and stuff, it says other skills, and you can add in custom skills.
Well,
It
I will
would-
throw it under that later.
It
then.
would, however, be a performer draw harp based off fellowship
Yes.
or agility, if you prefer.
No, it's fellowship.
Okay.
This is why I took the cello. Cellos take a little bit more intelligence than fellowship.
Well, then I got even more degrees of success then, because my fellowship is like 37 base. So
So
I passed with
it's 17, so it's 1 degree of success. 2.
no, it would be
I
47.
mean-
My target would have been 47 if it's based on fellowship.
Are you sure?
Whatever,
So
he plays it
when-
damn well.
It's 27, and because do you have that train? Do you have perform?
I paid
draw
100.
harp train?
I paid 100 XP for it and bought it.
Perform is like any other skill; it has aptitudes.
Yeah.
Wasn't aware of that. I just bought it as a trade skill. I figured like trade skill would cover it.
No.
They used to, but we brought the perform skill back.
Because
Ah,
that
well, I'm
match.
not aware of that.
Yes.
It's fellowship and general, so it's at most 200 EXP for you.
Yes. Anyway, enough about this goddamn jaw harp.
I play it very beautifully regardless.
Yeah. Okay,
Regardless, the tech priest tells you to be quiet because it's off-putting.
Yeah.
It is not the sounds of his people, and thus
Yeah.
it's not proof of it.
I fucking ignore him and just keep playing anyway, and I'm like,
Yeah, but turn your microbeat off while you're playing draw hops.
Yeah, I radio over to Killian. It's like,
Yeah.
sounds like something interesting's going on. You want me to head in? I can take off the disguise and just look like someone else. I don't think they
Yeah.
saw through it, so.
Yeah,
me in
it
there?
would probably be best, yeah.
Alright, I take off the Mechanicus robes, and then I head in there.
You get a lot of dirty looks because you're a giant orange fluffy bat.
I ignore them, I'm used to them.
Yes. You also get a lot of it looks. Ooh, look, subject. Ooh, let me test on this.
Exotic.
Yeah.
It's not
Exotic.
It's exotic in the sense that like you're a guinea pig.
Eh.
You're what?
It's better looks than I get sometimes.
Yes, it
I
actually
don't like
makes you.
them, but
Yeah, no, it definitely makes you feel uncomfortable. They're better, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
you gotta take what you can get sometimes.
Yeah.
Just gotta look over your shoulder a little bit more often.
I'll just give him a boost, and I won't say stuff him into the wind, but
If
Yeah.
I can get my
Similar.
hands up there, I can pull myself up.
yeah. But it was like servitor height, so a murder servitor
It's like
height.
7 foot off the ground.
Yeah. So yeah, I give him a boost.
So yeah, okay. You boost him up.
Mhm.
He is boosted up into the event.
I take a look, and if I don't see anything, I lean over. It's like, so exactly what am I looking for? Like, is it the stabby marks that we've been seeing everywhere?
Yeah, the stabbing marks.
Look for stabby marks. Got it. I'll start.
Or, of course, chainsaw scratches or whatever could hint at this pattern of Adamaris pattern servitor.
Got it. And then I'll start looking.
Yeah, yeah, you do see the occasional scratch mark, and the dust in here has definitely been disturbed much more recently.
Mhm.
It's still incredibly dusty, but it's like a lot of it is like heavily ingrained dust as opposed to just sort of like fluffy fluff dust.
I have to take a shower after this. God damn it, why can't they clean? God damn it, I'm like a fucking dust pad. Just soak this shit up. I'm not gonna be orange anymore.
Yeah.
You're now grey.
Actually, gray might look better on me.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Not the
Orange is the
person.
new grey, so go ahead.
Kinda hope it stains now. Anyway, I'm looking for scratches? Scratches.
Yeah, you
Scratches.
you definitely see somebody's been here through here recently, and it's quite easy to follow. You don't need to make a roll. It eventually leads to another vent covering, which is on. Do you remove it?
Does it look like it's screwed on? Like, could I do it from the inside, or would I have to, like, just kick it off?
It looks like you just need to give it like a light kick.
I give it a light kick.
Falls off.
I poke my head out and look around the room. I'm not just gonna drop down there stupidly, so I just want to make sure it's safe to drop into.
So you drop in.
No, he doesn't drop in.
Oh no,
he
you don't
looks
drop in.
out.
Sorry. You
And
peer
look
in.
around.
There is the body of a dissected tech priest on the floor, and it stinks.
I radio over. It's like, I think I found the janitor. I'm joking. There's a dead guy in here. He's very dead.
Any idea how he could have died?
Well, I mean, he's
Possibly
been cut
chain
open.
slash?
He's about 6 or 7 pieces on the floor.
I mean,
Okay.
I could make a stew out of this guy if that's what you want to hear. There's like
Okay,
chunks
yeah.
over there and over there.
That sounds like our that sounds like a Maris pattern. Okay, so can I track microbeat signal? Like, would I know where he's popped out?
If you tell the tech priest the direction 0 went, he can make a pretty educated guess as to how to get there.
That would be what we do.
Yep. He leads you there. A few more combat servitors seem to come with you. There definitely seems to be a bigger buzz of an activity about.
At this point, I pull out my stub SMG.
You're in like a locked closet.
Yeah, I still pull it out because, like, I don't know what crazy shit's going on in here. I feel like this is a safe time to actually pull my gat for once.
Yeah. You're in like a small workshop, Serene. Serene. 0.
Yeah.
A small workshop area. So.
If the door's locked for them to like get in here, I'll unlock it and open it.
Okay.
Just so there's no hassle.
Okay.
Apparently that kind of coat did not wake me up enough as much as I thought you did. Yeah, you definitely open the door.
And before they get here, because I'm assuming I'm gonna have at least like a minute or two.
Oh, you've got like a good 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll look around for anything that we might want to grab for ourselves before like they come in and like muddy everything.
Give me an awareness test.
Any positives?
I will give you a +10 because you know your way around a workshop.
Alright. I'm assuming Combi Tool doesn't affect this.
No.
Hey, I gotta ask.
No, it's fair enough. That's what? 3 degrees of success? 4?
4.
4. You do. You find something interesting, and you're like, huzzah! This is now mine.
Da 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 da!
What it is, you're not sure, because the GM didn't actually think this far through, and wasn't actually expecting this to happen. Shock horror.
Yeah.
Is it bloody?
It's a bit bloody.
Ah, shit.
It's in fact
Damn
a
it.
Stormlord. No.
The Stormlord. I'll get that shit.
It's not a super
How
heavy vehicle.
fit that into a small workshop? Sorry.
Hey, it's my Stormlord now. He's gonna be my best friend. I'll name him George. I'll feed him. I'll potty train him.
You're fully aware Stormlord is a super heavy tank.
It's a super heavy tank.
I will train him. He is beautiful.
Okay.
Hey, at least we got some badass transportation now.
Yeah, keep it in my pocket.
We just can't just drive it anywhere because it doesn't fit into the streets.
We get a whole like 2 feet per 1,000 gallons.
You
Hey,
may either have a grapple kite or an unidentified weapon. Allow you the choice.
can I tell like what kind of weapon? Because if it's like some outlandish weapon, then I just won't take it. Does it look like it's solid projectile, lads? Like, can I tell like kind of
definitely
what
a
it might fire?
You think it's some sort of flamer?
Ah, shit.
And you know on this planet flamers are quite common.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
shit.
mean, they have to fight they have to literally fight a forest on a daily basis.
Yes. The PDF have to fight the forest, which is just the silliest thing I... Like,
Yeah.
you may laugh, but it means the PDF are actually incredibly well equipped, so incredibly well trained.
I mean, we aren't talking about any forest but a Tyranid grade forest.
Yeah, like, it ate it killed Tyranids.
Does it? I gotta ask this because this is kind of important. If I take this, does this look like something I'd get like pulled over to the side of the road, like how'd you get this kind of thing, or does it look like something I can conceal?
It's something you can conceal, but if you pull it out, you'd be told off, like arrested for, sort of thing.
I'll take the grapple kite because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to pull out a gun at some point. I don't want to run the risk of like PF be like, yeah, you just helped us. We're still gonna take you in.
That's fair enough.
I take the grapple kite then.
You take the replica.
Safer.
Cool. Yep. It will require a tech use test to properly reprogram to yourself, but it is still a grapple kite.
Yeah.
Do you have the stats for it?
Is it in Yendafel?
Yes.
All right, I'll grab it. From
Cyber constructs.
Yeah, I'll grab it from Yendafel.
Cool.
Yeah.
They are pretty fun little things.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's a civilian passel.
Yeah.
I like my cyber constructs.
Yeah.
I know what cybernetic I'm getting first.
The one that allows you to control cyber constructs.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, you pocket that. I assume Killian, I assume you pick up Spartan. You blog.
Yeah. I'll radio him in because there is a chance that the servitor is still around and we'll need everyone. Yeah.
I will pocket my jaw harp and go find Gray.
Okay. It's easy enough to find. They're like a little mob of people at this point.
Yes.
You, as you're travelling, Killian, and as the Euron blog is travelling, sorry, a high-ranking tech priest approaches. You can tell he's high-ranking tech priest because he's got like 5 mechadendrites. He approaches as like, you're the arbiter, correct?
That's correct.
I am Majos Jarek Xenotraf, the 36th.
Yeah. Pleased to meet you, and I would really wish it was under better circumstances.
He nods. To put it,
I just give him the rundown of what even happened. My version.
Yeah. He says
basically. Yeah.
He says, yeah, he's going to say, to put it politely, my job title is, to put it simply, my job title is security, although it's a little more complex than that.
Yeah. That. Yeah, in that case, of course, it is something that concerns you, as there is a chance that there's still a murder servitor around, and one of your charges, your what is it? What is basically co-worker comrade called in Mechanicus?
Underling?
Okay. One of your underlings apparently has been killed by it.
Just refer to him as a tech priest. Like this is someone that's very obviously like used to dealing with people, not knowing what the Adaptus Mechanicus is and like all the ins and outs of it.
Yeah. So
by the simple fact.
One of your tech priests has been killed by this. What I suppose is an unlicensed murder servitor.
This is worrying, to say the least.
Yes.
He turns and walks off.
It's also very likely worrying that he, either on the way in or on the way out, he had killed that other tech priest, and he did have access to your outhouse while he was here.
This is most worrying.
Yes, indeed.
I already have a team examining the archives that were damaged.
Yes.
Or the potential damage. It seems your tech priest has... the tech priest who came in, units 00296666.
Yes.
He has left the building.
He should still be he should still be around.
Unfortunately, not. Went down to maintenance. When we were attempting to repair it, he suddenly freaked out and quickly fled.
That does not sound like him. But on the other hand, he had various trouble with his cranial implants lately, so I don't know if there's some sort of tech madness that can be a result of such.
There are various tech viruses that a tech priest can acquire, and it seems there is one such thing on the damaged archives.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, we know that the murders. It looks like a murder servitor, but it is more a highly augmented individual, which is unfortunately also trained in the ways of the Adaptus Mechanicus, in that he is very skilled at writing codes of various kinds, mostly malicious code.
This is very worrying and explains things. I'm sending a team to locate your tech priest.
It is also entirely possible that he's working together with being called a Discord attack blank.
Give me a scrutiny test. I just realised this person doesn't have character sheets. Oh well, I wasn't expecting these people.
Scrutiny.
Scrutiny.
Yep.
When you went to go say Discord, he immediately tensed up, like he knew what you were on about. It's like that. Okay. There's no such thing. Like, but instead of like, he definitely reacted like, oh gosh, there's something here. Like, you know, he realizes it. But instead of answering you saying it, he's like, no, there's no such thing. Your mind just must be playing tricks on you. It must be some sort of haywire device.
I'm just gonna run my scanner around the room, by the way. If that's okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to press it with Margus Jarek, but that is... But yeah,
This-
noted.
yeah.
Noted.
Yeah, this is the first individual you've seen actually react to what a discordant is. Even Arix didn't really know what a discordant was. You had to, like, you know, when you said tech blank, she kind of got the idea, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I can sort of see, you know, she's not stupid. Like,
Yeah.
she's been on a planet with giant angry metal machines
Yeah.
that can phase
okay.
in and, like, electrocute you very easily and disintegrate people and such. She is not surprised by, you know, a tech blank.
Yeah. Okay.
She's also got, like, 13 sanity.
Yeah. Okay.
What was that for?
The Auspex thingy that I'm running.
Oh, okay.
So you can get back to me whenever you're done with that.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Okay, yeah. So, we'll quickly jump back to Zero. Because they'll arrive in as you sort of like find this and you pocket it on. As you're looking around, you spot a thingy.
A thingy.
It's an almighty thingy.
Almighty, that's
Lord
nice.
like shiny things. Is it shiny? That's the question.
It's shiny to the eyes of the Mechanicus.
Oh.
Okay.
I happen to be a heretic, so that is also shiny to me. I mean, what? I'm not a heretic.
Yeah. Definitely not.
I don't know what the hell you would have in here. Like, I've now
It
got to
could be a
think.
hacking device. Eh? Could use a bonus to hacking. Just saying.
Pair of shades.
Ooh, if I'm getting a new pair of shades, they gotta be special shades. They gotta be like them cool looking shades. Right now I'm just rocking like the generic ass, like, oh yeah, they're shades. I need to step my game up. Can I get like those Rockstar, like a weird, the shades that like go out like a few inches from your face?
No.
I can't remember what it's called, but at first you think it's a data slate, and you look at it. You then realised on it is the machine spirit is tortured. It's been heavily tortured. You're pretty sure if you were to release this into a system, it would damage, if not destroy, the system. At least temporarily. It would damage the system enough to allow you to easily hack into it. It is, however, one-shot because the machine spirit is trapped on this data slate.
I pocket the shit out of that. Fuck yeah!
I've got to try and remember what the name of it is. I think it's
I know
in...
what you're talking about. I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, I think it's in Late Worlds. It might be in the Late Worlds splat book. I know what it is, but I honestly can't remember what it's called.
I pocket the
You reckon
shit
this-
out of that.
Yeah, you reckon this wasn't actually by design, this was by accident? Because it's in sort of like a dusty drawer at the bottom, which is like... got like a mouse nest in it and stuff.
Oh, there's a mouse in there too?
Yes.
Mouse.
It squeaks you, and then runs away.
I squeak back.
You enter, so yeah, as Zero squeaks, the rest of the party enters.
Yeah.
I look back, it's like, oh hey, took you long enough. I've just been, you know, kind of sitting in here, waiting for either you guys or something crazy to pop out. Once I see it,
squeaks.
oh, I look at my little buddy and I squeak again, and like I fold down like the stock of my SMG and whatever, and I slide it back with my cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit crazy to happen. Mouse comes in, squeaks, runs away.
Yeah.
I try to pick it up. If it lets me, I'll pick it up and I just start squeaking
No.
at it.
It runs away.
It bites you and then you get rabies.
I probably already have like
Then,
4
then,
types of
then we
rabies.
had we have rabid Batman.
Okay.
Batman.
That is bad enough. Yeah. So yeah. suppose the murder soldier did not go through the door because he always avoids doors. Are there any other ways it could have gone in and out of this room besides venting that Zero crawled through?
Yes. This particular room has crawl space above the hallway.
Again, please. That's what?
Crawl space.
Okay.
And that goes above the hallway in the outside door.
So it leads pretty much to the outside.
Yes.
Or
yeah, it leads into a hallway.
Out of the spire.
Yeah, it leads into the hallway, and it's much harder to track.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of you have Medicare?
I have one tick of it.
I am also trained in it.
Can you give me a Medicare test?
Yeah. Do I get a boost because Blorg's helping me?
If he wants to help you.
That is to investigate the body, right?
Correct.
Does any of them have an Auspex that could probably help if it's locating foreign bodies?
That's not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Alright. So...
okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, do I roll or do I just not roll since you passed?
I haven't rolled a Medicaid yet. I'm trying to figure out the
Oh,
modifiers.
sorry, I was looking at the tech use. Never mind.
Yeah, I gotta figure out if, I can't remember, is it just a flat plus 10 in this system, or is it he rolls, then I get whatever?
I think it's he rolls, you get whatever.
Okay. So, I'll wait to see Blorg's roll.
Drum roll, please.
It's just a Medicaid test, right?
Yeah, it's just straight Medicaid.
Yeah.
That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees of success.
Okay, plus 25.
Plus 25.
Watch him roll like it.
Wow.
So that's what, 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice. So yeah, this definitely has the same markings as the others. The same sort of chainsaw tears, the occasional slicing.
Possibly the same pattern, brand, maybe even the same chainsword.
Quite likely, yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit old, and mice have been nibbling on it. But yeah, you also note that there has been careful... several cybernetics have been removed. And his memory implants have been destroyed.
Can I possibly tell what kind of cybernetics were removed? Like, if they were removed from a general area. Maybe I can make oh, it was removed from the leg, so it might be X, or it was removed from the chest, so it could be Y.
They are not standard cybernetics. They're not like replacement limbs.
Okay.
They clearly are much more advanced than that. You would guess they are probably rarer. Definite care was needed to remove them.
At this point, I ask the security makers, Jarek, if they have a way of tracking a specific tech priest's augments, compare what is still there and what is missing.
Oh, I thought you were going to try and say tracking devices on them. No, yeah, he can. Yeah, sure. He's already working on that. He brings up a list. Where is the cybernetic implants on Yinderfell? Cyber constructs.
Also, I'll go to remove the memory implant, but I'll look is it okay if I do this? Can I just remove it? Anybody gonna say no?
The Magos is that thing's destroyed beyond use, but sure, if you believe you can do something with it. No, actually, why would you take it? What? You're not a member of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Do you want it?
Yes.
I mean, if you want it, then I can just cut it off and give it to you. If not, I can try to piece it back together in my spare time. I don't know.
He puts out a hand, pass it over.
I slice it off and just drop it in his hand.
Pockets it. He's got a constructor interface.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't know that, wouldn't know that. He would also have an augury ray as well.
Mm-hmm.
And his mechadendrite is missing, an optical one.
Okay, so the constructor interface, an optical megadendroid, and what was the last thing?
Augury ray.
Okay. Are missing.
Yeah, they're all missing. They're all not standard cybernetics. They're much harder to get hold of.
Yeah.
So
I'll keep picking around in this guy's chunks to see if I can't find anything a little bit more noticeable.
yeah. There's like the standard sort of cybernetics as well as oh, what's the cybernetic that allows you to charge off things? Luminant capacitors.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all there.
Could I easily try to pocket those?
No, not with a mag just standing there, like, watching you.
Yeah.
Oh, he's directly watching me. He's not even, like, looking at Killian.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Basically, I'm not poking around the corpse of a fellow tech priest.
I just keep poking around then.
Yeah.
Poke, 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 poke. Yeah.
Yeah, that also matches up with the pattern of our suspect, that specific parts of the victim have been stolen, which is very worrying.
Can I make a logic test based on the medical test that I made on the degrees of success as a bonus to try to figure out why he would steal these and what he could use them for?
Sure, yeah, you can go ahead.
I mean, I know a constructor interface is used to control the cyber familiars. That I would know as a arbiter.
Yeah, you can make a logic test if you want. Yeah, if anyone can make a logic test if they want to try and work out what's the significance of these parts.
Oh, Jesus. I'll fate point.
No, you're like, yeah.
I'm gonna fate point that one.
I was about to ask how you got such a high thing, but then I remember you have, like, really good...
no, because I said based off the degrees of success of my Medicaid test.
Oh.
Okay, I get a whole whopping 3 degrees total.
You do realise that degrees of success on one test gives you +5, not plus...
Oh, I thought it was like plus for every degree of success.
No, it's +5 for every degree of success.
Oh, well, then I still fail the crap out of that.
If anyone else wants to, they can give me a logic test or +25.
Let's see if I can pass it so I don't have to fade it.
Logic trained, so...
I fade it. I auto-pass with 4 degrees of success. Fuck it.
0, yeah. The augury ray is very good Auspex. It's actually much more advanced. It's not better than an Auspex, but because you're tuned straight into it, it becomes very, very potent. The cyber implants, again, they control cyber animals, cyber constructs.
Alright,
and the optical mechadendrite, well, it's a mechadendrite, so...
Yeah.
Since I'm more in, like... Since Zero is very, not official with what he does with technology, he's a bit more carefree, he's more innovative, kind of thing. Could he, with Zero, know, like, the possible uses other than just, like, controlling cyber animals? Because we know what Maros has done. We know kind of what he's up to, like, a kind of vague idea.
Yeah, you suspect that with such a cybernetic and his abilities, it's impossible he could be trying to create some way to hack cyber animals, cyber constructs, remotely.
Yeah. Or would it be possible to modify those constructor interfaces to control servitors remotely?
Yes, that's definitely a possibility. They're not designed for it. They you can definitely use them in conjunction with servitors.
But we also know that Strauss is very, very skilled at coding.
Very, very skilled at making your lives hell.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yes, that is another possibility he could do. Although from what you've seen, he seems to already have that ability. But cyber constructs work on a very different frequency.
Okay.
Because they're built off animal brains, and their ability to be in sync with a human is very, very different to a servitor. A servitor is effectively a series of commands, whereas a cyber construct is much, much more advanced in some areas.
Okay.
In the sense, that they can choke me remotely.
Sorry, I sometimes lose control of the force. My bad.
So yeah, thank you. Not helping. No. Their ability, cyber constructs are very, very finely tuned.
Okay.
Like a servitor is like a hammer, where it's like comparing a hammer to like a computer.
Okay. Yeah.
Could it be possible that since some tech priests have heavily cyberized brains, that he might be able to remotely take control of that?
It's entirely possible he could do something like that. Yes.
At that prospect, I kind of get like a grim scowl on my face, like, oh, that could be bad. That could be very bad. I even mumble like, God damn it. Nice. I hope he does not do what I think he's planning to do.
That would be very, very hard indeed, though.
Yeah, but we've seen some of the stuff he can do, so I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You also are aware that he's got Alicia, and Alicia was a dominating
Psycho.
character, dominating psycho. There's a really big grin on my face at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go have a drink because I need to get this grin off my face before I can think properly.
Yeah.
So be right back. I can't think. I've got this like massive grin on my face and just like
Yeah.
all the possible evil things I can do now.
Give you guys an idea of if he's working off of Alicia's spell list, you might want to up your willpower. Just gonna tell you now, he could light Alicia
Hello and welcome back. So what is the party doing now?
Well, we don't really have a way of tracking him further.
Unfortunately not.
Mm.
I say we take a look at this background record information that we got for that tech priest and finish that up.
Mm.
Cool, yeah. You look it over. Nothing really jumps out at you. You know, trained locally under another tech priest. You know, just did a few bits and places and then got assigned to Graswell Manor, which is sort of like a dead-end job, but like gave him a lot of free time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not a
And
job
it's
you
also
can really...
job security.
Yeah, it's a job you can't really be fired from, but you can't really promote from.
Mm.
And there's not that much to do.
Yeah. Has he like published anything or
Not really.
done anything the Mechanicus deemed worth noting? So
No.
nothing, just pretty much baseline.
Yeah, pretty much basically. Just a
Mm.
generic tech priesty tech priest.
Yeah.
Does some
fair
tech priest things. Does some not tech priest.
enough.
I look back at Killian, the same kind of scowl on my face. I was like, you're gonna have to report this body, ain't you?
Hmm?
You're gonna have to
I
report this
do have
body.
to report that body.
How the script do you want this? Cause I can give you literally 3 data slates full of shit. You want
Do
3, 2 maybe?
Do that.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose there is a pigcast or something to be had, like that we can photograph the scene.
I will assume one of you has got a pickcaster of some description in some shape or form. At some
don't-
point.
Don't data
Then-
slates technically have a pit thingy on them?
No, they can store images. They can't take them.
Oh.
Yeah, and basically what you told us about the missing cybernetics, or what we heard about the missing cybernetics should definitely be noted. Could you figure out how long he's been dead?
A few days.
Okay.
It's sometime after, obviously after you finished up Kara's base.
Mm.
So you reckon maybe a week?
Okay.
You guys really don't check shit around here, do you?
The tech priest is like, no, that's not my job. My job is security. I don't have to go around checking individual tech priests. It's not like you have
maybe-
to sign in every day.
I don't know, I'm just saying, maybe you want to start, doing constant checks, because this guy's been here for like, a week. He's been dead a while.
I wasn't exactly expecting him to drop dead, now was I?
I mean, you're the head of security, I'm just offering advice. You do you, buddy.
I mean,
I
is
will do me, thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose we can't do much more here. Here and now.
No, not really.
Unless you want to distract this guy so I can snatch some cybernetics.
I'd rather not.
Just saying.
We just out of character. We just barely avoided getting shot by by security servitors, and you really don't want to push your luck.
Hey, I'm just saying. Do a damn good job of distracting him and we won't have that problem.
You know, you want to push your luck.
No. I'm not either.
Go on.
I suggest we don't push our luck and just leave for now.
Go on, you know you want to. No, that's fine. Yeah, you leave. Yeah, I assume you head back to the manor.
Mm.
Yeah, I at some point just kind of like wipe my hands on something and just leave.
Yeah.
Just like on Blorg.
It doesn't matter who. A little bit on Killian, because I was just like elbow deep in some guy, so you know.
Spread it round.
Yeah.
It doesn't come out of fur easily. I can't let it soak in.
Yeah.
You're also green.
Rat problems.
Yeah, if you try wiping that blood on me, I'm just gonna splash my cup of water in your face.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens then.
You know, wet, bloody, and covered in dust.
Well, it's kind of already wet from the blood, so this is just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, but like he splashed it on your face, and you weren't like, you didn't have blood on your face.
Eh. I got some of the dust off my face.
Not really.
Yeah.
If anything, it just got it wet, and now it's even like more matted into your fur.
Yeah.
Maybe to make my fur a little bit darker.
First thing we do when we get back to the manor is we put Zero into the washer.
We get out the garden hose and we just spray Zero down.
Yeah.
The moment I see the garden hose, I start climbing the wall and go, like, I try to climb through my window.
Yep.
No means no.
Okay.
Gardening service will spray you down like a cat.
I am going to remove your databanks and destroy them.
It's a servitor. It doesn't take. It doesn't ignore your threats. Just sprays you.
I am going to destroy you. I will upload the most virus of viruses.
Yeah. At this point, I just pull him back inside. We can't have a basically cutting bad person on
On the side of a mansion. Yes. No.
Yeah. So, I just got sprayed down in my cloak, so the moment we're inside, I just go straight down to my boxers. I was like, fuck it. If I'm gonna be wet, I'm gonna be at least wet and comfy.
Yeah.
You do that like wet dog thing where you shake and all the water goes flying everywhere.
No, I don't do that, but I do like, I have like wet arms, so I just kind of like, if I see someone I don't quite like as much, I just kind of like shake my hand at them so the water like flies off my fur at them.
Yeah. Okay.
You sprinkle some water at Killian and his taser goes off.
Nah, I don't.
No.
I like Killian. Killian's not that bad. But if I see Frank gets a fucking face full of shit. Just like, yeah, take it stiff. That's for barging in my room, dick.
He is upstairs in the room.
Hmm? Why did you roll a dice 2?
One was gonna be he was in like the main floor reading like he normally does, or 2 he was like upstairs and I rolled a 1, which is better. So.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
So Eric's comes by, and I'm just standing there, my boxer's all wet.
She walks in. She like heard you cursing. Walks in, sees the bat like half covered in blood, half covered in dust, wet, and in his boxers. Just sighs, turns around and leaves.
Hey, Eric's, you still enjoying that coffee?
How did I get roped into this job?
Hey, at least I didn't do something stupid. I just got dirty. Don't be mad at me, Mama Bear.
As she walking away, she said, "Speaking of stupid," turns back around. Where is Styx's?
Oh yeah, about him. Got a problem with that guy. So, you know how he's a Mechanicus? He freaked out while near Mechanicus and kind of ran off. Got a lost puppy. I'll go post up some stuff.
You lost your tech priest.
Well, we didn't lose him. He was going down to maintenance in like the Mechanicus fire or whatever to get like his MIU fixed. Apparently he went crazy and just ran off. So they're sending like some guys after him.
You lost your tech priest.
Hey, that guy was a terrible tech priest. I ain't saying it's a bad thing, but we lost a terrible tech priest.
The problem about is what's still inside his memory implants.
That is
Because
correct.
he has them too.
God damn it, he had memory implants?
Yes.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Okay, so we have one more to track down.
So, how much is it for haywire rounds again? Note to self, go see the smugglers, get some haywire rounds. Fuck it, get a goddamn anti-tank rifle, I don't care. God fucking damn it.
Eric's correct, Steven says you should probably go to the, you should probably go to Kara to get haywire rounds.
Kara? I don't talk to her.
Yeah, Kara is the weapons expert, isn't that correct? And I believe the toxics were the ones that haywire rounds are very rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't talk to that Kara bitch. She don't like me too much. So, hey Killian, go talk to Kara.
Yeah, they also only work with sniper rifles and stalker rifles.
Hey, it just so happens we know a short little guy who has a sniper rifle.
Yeah. They're high-powered rifle rounds. Designed for taking down Valkyries and such.
I mean, aren't there like haywire-like rounds for shotguns too?
Possibly.
Look, if it matters, I'll just go try to make like a scatter grenade or some shit. Something that just disperses out code that just fucks shit up. I've heard of them. I might be able to make one, I don't know. I'll try.
Yeah. I mean, we will definitely need something like that.
Look, I'm just saying, if we find sixes, he hasn't been too helpful, so, saying we might have to geek him.
Geek?
Yeah, sorry, you're one of the stiff cop guys. Geeking is usually what we say when we mean kill someone, but we don't want to just say it outright so that we don't, get pinned down for it. So if you ever hear someone like, oh yeah, that guy got geeked, probably dead, probably in a dumpster.
If you do geek him, please at least bring him back. I don't want a body on the street of a tech priest that is meant to be, working for an organization that no one's meant to know about.
I mean,
a dead tech priest is going to raise scandal anyways.
That is correct.
Hey big guy, you got any chain weapons? Because we can just cut him up and make it look like the other guy did it. Just frame it on him, take any evidence, just leave him on the floor.
Blor will point out that he does have one functioning death blade from that old murder servitor.
Perfect. So we shoot sixes in the face, he goes down, and we just do a hack job on him. Take whatever cybernetics we want and just leave him. Who gives a shit? Zero just shrugs.
I'm pretty sure sixes would complain to that problem.
Yeah, he's also run off, abandoned us, has a lot of information, which I got roped into, mind you, Eric's. So, yeah, you can understand I don't want to take chances on this one.
Blorg will point out that if he is potentially corrupted at this point, we should probably just go search his room and see if there's anything unusual about stuff in his room, or maybe on his tablets or stuff.
Yeah, search a Mechanicus room.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Because apparently Blorg is the only one smart enough to recommend that.
I didn't even know he had a room. I didn't know Mechanicus sleep. Normally they just plug themselves into a wall and just stand there like a fucking tower. If it's got a room, fuck yeah, let's go check that shit.
Alright, so I have a room.
Well, I haven't seen you plug yourself into a wall yet.
Yeah, that's because I didn't do it in public.
Well, exactly. I have no reason to believe you would plug yourself into a wall and stand there looking like an idiot, which people can draw on your face for. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't allow people to do that.
Blorg is just gonna start walking toward the room as Zero and fucking Eric's go at it about plugging each other into the walls.
I don't plug into a wall.
Yeah, sure. You can find Six's room easy enough.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
I will ram myself through the door unless
whoa.
Hold on, David. You shut up. Let me talk. I will ram myself through the door unless, when I turn to talk to Eric, she has a key for the room.
I have a multi-key. I can just picklock that shit.
While you say that, she's like, I actually have the master key.
Ah, cool. God damn it.
Blorg will step off to the side and let her unlock the door.
She unlocks the door.
Joe just kind of drops his hands like, thought I was going to have to dodge out of the way of a bull. Glad I didn't have to.
Yeah, she's like, I have the master key. I have the key to all your rooms.
I will flip on the light and walk in.
Yeah, it's pretty barren. There are a number of data slates.
I steal them. No,
Okay.
I'm joking. I don't have ropes to steal
Any
them.
particular order to them, or is it just like a pile of data slates on a table or something?
A pile of data slates on the table.
Anything else of note?
This is the weird thing. I don't actually know what Six's hobbies were and such.
Anybody got a towel?
Apart from, I don't know, getting hacked.
So yeah.
Anybody got a towel? I can't mess with data slates with wet fur or paws
No.
or arms.
There is a silver skull here as well.
Ooh. I haven't
Should
got to fuck with
I
one of
roll
these
perception,
people.
or is this like there's nothing that's gonna perception?
Yeah, sure, you can roll perception. I can give him a few like little bits and pieces.
Do I get any bonuses for like not being under stress when searching the room?
You are in stress. Eric's is watching.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've known Eric's long enough. She doesn't stress me out.
Yeah, that's true. Eric's is like, I don't care. Yeah, Eric throws a towel at Zero. Like, he throws it.
I'll try to catch it.
I'm gonna just treat that as plus 10 then.
Yeah, sure, you can take a plus 10.
Catch it. I like
God
once
damn it! Fate point.
Once I draw my arms
I
and
can't
stuff.
pass any of these awareness tests today.
Don't feel
There
bad.
we go.
What are you even looking for? If
I don't know, just anything. Maybe like a hidden safe.
Okay.
So that would be. I was gonna say that would be 3 degrees of success.
Yeah, he doesn't have a hidden safe. He does have. You rummage around. You find a modified frag grenade.
I will take it.
It does 2d10 plus 2 damage
I will. 1 second.
and blast 5.
You want to just post it in the suicide cell? I'm gonna copy it over later.
Yeah. Let me just print screen it. Anyone else searching around the room?
No. But I pick up the servo skull and like I kind of hold it up and I walk towards Eric. I was like, "Oh hey Eric, did you know I got more viruses today? Can you help me not get more viruses?" And I kind of mock his tone because he's gone, so I can do that now.
She clips you around the ear. It's like,
Yeah.
She grabs me by the ear.
no, she just clips you around the ear. Sort of like slaps it.
Ah,
Yeah.
I thought it'd be
Stop
funny.
messing around.
Yeah.
I would laugh if, there wasn't. If I wasn't chief of security and I didn't.
If it wasn't so sad, we'd laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I wasn't chief of security and I've just lost an agent who has all the information on his brain in a memory implant.
Oh, we'll find them. We'll find them. Just gotta stay lighthearted. That's all I'm trying to do. Gotta keep the morale high.
Arix is not known to be lighthearted. Arix is known to being angry.
Well, if angry is what gets you happy, then be angry. Just try to be happy. Just lighthearted or something.
It is
whatever.
a monotask servo skull. Utility.
Utility.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is mine.
Okay.
Tech guy taking tech things. Now let's see what's in these data pads.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you rummage around, Killian rummages around, looks at some things. They have, I don't actually know what to give you.
Well, Sixes was an alcoholic, so alcohol.
No, that's Xavier.
Oh, well, Sixes was an alcoholic too.
I don't think he is. You're looking at the data slates, correct? Zero?
Yeah.
Yes.
There are a number of data slates on the various topics.
I'll look into them all.
One is on Inquisition. One is on Near-Adeptus Mechanicus. One is on Psychers, and one is on Criminal Cartel and Smuggling.
I look at Eric and I'm like, hey, here's some Inquisition data.
She snatches it out of your hand immediately.
I don't even resist. Like, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
This one.
The others will give you a +5 to forbidden laws on the particular subject.
What if I don't have the subject?
Well then, tough.
So Psyker, Mechanicus, and...
As a sage, don't you treat all forbidden laws as like basic skills?
No, I do not, but I can fate point all forbidden laws to pass.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
You think there's a talent for that?
Yeah, one of them is that.
Yeah, that is.
Oh no, that's not forbidden laws. That's I know the one you're talking about. Infused knowledge, and that's for common and scholastic.
Common and scholastic, yeah.
Yeah, because I have that with my heretic, who also has the one which means if I get 2 ranks in any common or scholastic law, I get a free rank in the appropriate forbidden law.
Yeah, that's the plus of being a sage, is I don't have to spend 100 experience on like 16 different fucking things to have it. I can just fate point it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
So yeah, Killian, you find some things of interest and notes, and you're like, wow, this is amazing. What the hell would flipping 6s have?
You didn't think this through, did you?
No, I didn't, because I didn't think you'd go into 6's room.
I mean, he just went crazy and ran off.
And I didn't think this through, did I?
No, that's okay.
Not totally.
He has. Oh, screw it! He's got a cat piggy.
What?
I can't.
How the fuck did he get?
You look at first. You're like, oh wait, how the hell did he get this? When you're looking it over, you realise this is actually a custom version. As in, he's built it from scratch.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
why he. Yeah, that's why he's got it, but it's not. It will not. It will require some modification before it can be used with cartridges. I'm sure you can find the actual stats for it, but...
What did you find?
A CDTP.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
Basically, it's an air launcher that can do other things.
It's basically an air cannon that can knock people out. In its basic form, it can also be used to launch sort of grenades.
So basically, you got a ghetto grenade launcher, and I got a grenade.
No, it's not a ghetto grenade launcher. It's a riot suppression device.
Yeah.
Yeah, highly modificable ones.
Yeah. A CDPG an air cannon, effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it basically shoots anything you can stuff in the barrel.
Yeah, pretty much. It's got a bunch of ammo types.
So it's like the junk launcher from like Fallout 4.
Less so, because it's more pressurized air. It just fires pressurized air. As
Potato launcher without the potato.
Yeah.
You know those vortex cannons?
No.
Oh my gosh. Spartan not knowing what a gun is after he talks about him all the time.
It's not a real gun, so therefore I don't know about it.
Tough, I don't care.
Gotta get them shot-ins where you can.
Also Raz is posting penguins now.
Yeah, I've posted the stats for his cat piggy.
Yeah, it's a homemade one. It will require some modification before you can use cartridges with it, though.
Would that be a tech use or a trade armor?
It will be an extended test, so...
Okay. Good luck on that one. I got my own extended test to do.
Yeah.
I love how it's non-lethal, but it's doing borderline, like, las gun damage.
It does a lot of... the non-lethal effect means it doesn't do critical damage.
Yeah. Instead of doing critical damage, it does fatigue damage. Although that can still kill someone.
Yeah. But you need to really pump into him for, like, turns on end after he's knocked out.
No. But
I mean, yeah.
It depends how much armor and stuff they got. Anyway, so yeah, he's got one of those.
Cool. I mean, I probably need to learn how to use it, but
I like my cat.
I mean, I definitely need to learn how to use it.
Yeah. It's very fitting for your character to have this.
Yeah. So.
I'm surprised there's no cybernetics laying around that he's been working on.
No, they're already inside him. There are like bits and pieces for cybernetics, which I feel like I should give one to Grey. A sort of half-finished cybernetic, and I don't know which one it would be.
Could be in Mechadendrite or whatever the thing is that lets you smell things.
Huh?
I guess the Landarian revealer.
You get half a nose. You get half a synthetic nose.
you mean the Landarian revealer?
Yeah, that.
That lets you see smells.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, the eye thing.
Yeah.
Armor.
Can I find that other Deathblade that he had?
No, it's on him.
Like
Still?
Yeah. He's carrying.
No, he's turned it into a blade.
Okay.
Yeah, he kept that shit.
Yeah, he turned
No, I know
it into an actual
he
weapon.
kept it, but like walking around with it,
Yeah, he turned it into a weapon.
it already was a weapon.
No,
he
no,
made
he
it
turned
into
it
a
into a weapon.
functioning weapon. He took the bits that were broken and made them
like
work.
I should have known that when I saw him then. That he's carrying around a huge fucking Deathblade chain weapon.
It's not that big. It's just like slightly bigger than a normal chainsword. Yeah, I'll say he's got the Landria Revealer sort of in parts. You've got all the parts to make it reasonably easily, but obviously it's still going to be an extended test. So if you want to note that down, someone.
Out of curiosity, on my search, can I find either a diagnoser for whatever reason that he has one because it's mechanical in nature, or could I find like oh crap, what's that hand scanner called? Auspex array or something?
Yeah.
Auspex?
Yeah.
Again, no, because he didn't have one, and if he did, it'd be on him personally.
Damn.
Like, the only reason why Gray's finding these things is because the Cat Piggy wasn't... because it didn't have the gas cartridge modification, and the Landry, the magical eye, isn't actually assembled.
If there's anything not assembled that you think you could find in here, go ahead and shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I would be able to find. Like,
also,
I got the same amount
Gray
of
got
degrees
like
as him, so.
No, I thought Gray got more.
He got 3. I got 3.
1, 2.
Yeah.
No, you got 2. No, Spartan, you got 2. You got 3.
I rolled a
40.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, unless you have unnatural perception.
No, I don't have a natural perception.
Yeah, you got ballistic skill. You got a blast 5 frag grenade.
I like miscalculated. I was like, oh, I don't know. He like found. I was just like, he found 2 things. I found 1, but I miscalculated. That's my mistake. Don't worry about it.
Also, that grenade should have proven 5. Not proven 5, proven 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck it, make it proven 4.
Yeah, no, proven 3 and concussive 0. Because that's how I handle my grenades.
I'll try to get you an upgrade on that one, buddy.
Yeah, man. This is just like a modified regular grenade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing is better than my bundle grenades, and that's like 5 standard frags that are like taped together.
That's because, you know, as opposed to just duct taping grenades together, Sigma actually knows what he's doing.
That's a good point.
But it's 5 grenades taped together. I mean, that's 5 grenades exploding simultaneously.
Why? What do yours have?
Mine are blast 5, so it's the same. Proven 3, so that's the same. Concussive 0, so that's the same. Oak only. The only difference between the modified single grenade that I just found and the fact that I have bundle grenades, which to make those I have to have 5 regular grenades to make, is it's 2d10 plus 7. So it does like 5 more damage. So at this rate, it's basically doing like 1 extra damage for every grenade that I add onto this bundle for whatever reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to tape this thing on and just get 1 frag bundle grenade that does like 3d10 plus 10 then.
It doesn't work like that.
Sadly.
The reason why it's got Blast 5 is because 6s has modified payload.
So if I modify the payload on my frag bundle, does that make it like ridiculous?
It's a special talent.
No, I understand it is, but I'm saying like if that happened and I did that to my frag bundles, that would make my frag bundles basically demo packs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty much. Anyway. What else are you guys doing? Or
Alright, so we need to go look up on a Magos. We need to find 6s.
And we still need to find straws.
And straws. I could, I don't know if you'll allow, but I could see if I can't get people out on the streets to look for the underworld people.
That would definitely help.
Because if we can find them, then maybe we can get more,
Yeah.
more of a picture.
I mean,
what now? Because you said people like 7 times in that sentence, and I don't know which people are people.
Basically toxics or basically any of my contacts to get on the streets to look for the underworld people that you mentioned.
Yeah.
The what was it? 4?
Oh, right, the rumors. Sorry,
Yeah.
like
My bad. Yeah,
the
no,
way
it's
you were
fine.
saying it was like. So I get the people to look for the people that are in the Underhive. It's like what?
Telling me you didn't understand that? Unbelievable.
yeah.
I do the thing with the what's it, and it makes the thingy, and
Exactly.
therefore.
Did you try the what's who's it?
No, not the what's it, who's it? The thingy-bob.
Oh, the thingamabob. Yeah. Next time, try the thingamadoo.
0 gets 100 insanity.
The show was already insane.
You just instantly take it for saying that sentence.
Yeah.
Just,
The thingamadoo.
Yeah.
Just because no one did this, can I like lift up Zero's bed and like check under his bed for like something?
that's where you found the grenade.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about like in his pillowcase, like stuffed in there?
Inside his pillowcase is a pillow.
I will take
like-
the pillow.
He's a grown man. He's not a child.
I don't know, you know, maybe he like stuffed a data pad he didn't want out in the open, like inside his pillow, you know?
Why
People
wouldn't he just?
Or like
Put
maybe
it on his wall.
or maybe I could find like a modified pistol. People put pistols
Yeah.
on, you know, pillows when they're fucking paranoid and trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes, you find an arcade take pistol.
You find the
do?
stash.
No.
Fuck
You-
yeah. Oh.
You find the stash of Mechanicus porn magazine.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
just-
pictures of toasters
Lord-
in really
Lord
revealing
will take-
positions.
Lork will take one of his matches and light it and throw it on the bed.
Eric
And
puts
then
out
burn-
and tells
then-
you
and
to
then-
stop
and
setting
then burn
fires.
down the
And
Megos.
Eric puts out the fire and tells you to stop making fires in the manor before she says. Look, if anyone's going to start setting fires off, it's going to be her, and she's going to make sure things burn down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
On a
calm
serious
down that
note,
hot
what is-
temperament.
What is the value of that Mechanicus porn magazine? Which I'm imagining like a bunch of diagrams of computer circuitry. Like it makes no sense to anyone else, but to like a tech priest that's like, oh yeah, baby, that RJ45 cable on that processor, man.
Yeah.
Well, if he's getting hard on cables, doesn't that make him gay?
I don't know.
It'd be much more hard with like USB ports and shit.
I just what is the rarity of this damn porno for fucking tech priests that I found?
They all tell you it has no rarity whatsoever to just hand it over to them. They'll dispose of it properly.
Who is them?
I assume you talk to the Magos.
I was just kind of out of character wanting to know, and then you're like, yeah, and then they're like, yeah, hand it to me. I'm like, I'm not giving it to Gray or Zero.
They are abundant, but no one wants them. They are ubiquitous, but no one wants them.
Damn it.
Eric's just like seeing this nonsense just steals it out of your hand.
Oh.
Just like
I was gonna say, Blorg, like, if it's one of those things where, like, I open up the magazine and a few pages fold down to show, like, I don't know, like a diagram or something, Blorg just, like, has his head tilted as he's looking at it, and then Eric just, like, walks up, she's like, you can't look at that, and just snatches it out of my hand.
Wow, I didn't know Eric was that pent up.
She does not even let you get that far. It's like, what is this thing? And she's like, no, just stop.
Wow, Eric,
Please
I didn't know you
stop.
needed stuff like that.
She then rolls it up and smacks it across the back of your head. So.
I just laugh.
She will beat you all to death with this magazine if you provoke her enough.
I just laugh.
Trust me, she will win in a ridiculous punching competition because you won't be able to hurt her.
Yeah.
Nah, we're just buddies. She can beat me unconscious, but that's as far as I allow buddies to beat me. Because I've already almost been one-shotted by Blorg.
So yeah, anyway.
Let's go talk to the tech priest then, and get that off the damn list.
Which tech? Oh, the tech priest in the manor?
Yeah, the one that is the secondary objective that says, like, talk to tech priest or whatever.
Yeah. You talk to him. No, what'd you ask him?
I just walk up in my underwear. Like, sup, you the engineer dude?
Yes. Why are you naked?
Dirty business. I also got hosed down by the damn garden servitor. Expect to find him in pieces later. Fucking garden servitor. This damn hose.
Do not touch my
I can't let you do that.
I can't let you do that.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I'm actually a Jedi.
I'm actually a Jedi. Freeze,
Pulls that
you
lightsaber
scum!
stabs. Force choke 0.
Gotta eat on him.
So yeah, he's like, okay, put some clothes on, you weird human.
Nah, I'm good.
Thing.
It's breezy.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not breezy, because you're wearing clothes. Take them off, you'll be
No,
breezy.
I'm not good. Shoo, get out! He just pushes you out of his workshop.
I slink back in.
No, he pushes you out and closes the door.
If he tries to lock it, I picklock and walk back in. I want to be part of this.
He barricades the door with a chair.
Yeah. I don't even know what we still want from or with him.
No, he wants Zero to put some clothes on.
Yeah.
Does he have clothes around here that I can, like, wrap around me?
No.
I'll take a
He
sheet.
tells you to put your own clothes on.
I'll take a sheet and walk back in. Dressed like a ghost now.
He just face palms.
I'm the bad of Christmas past.
What is Christmas? What is this?
I mean, Emperor Day.
That makes more sense. Thank you. So, what is it you wish?
I smack him on the back of the head for 10 damage, apparently.
Who?
Zero in a ghost costume.
No, you don't.
I would feel that you shouldn't pass that with like a negative modifier, considering you're like going like woo to some guy and cannot look behind you as I just smack you.
Also, you don't have eye holes in the sheets.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Bam!
I hear like his armor chink. I'm like, yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. And I just like lean down.
I'm 100% positive that flak armor makes no noise, considering there's no metallic parts on it at all.
Yeah, but you're glory.
It's
The
all
tech-
cloth and ceramic plates.
I'm a ghost.
Tech Priest asks, please, if you're going to do this weird ab-human mating thing, can you not do it in my workshop?
Actually, ab-human mating thing is just me hitting on some chick and then, going to bed.
I don't care. Just stop whatever you're doing.
That was not what you wanted to know.
I hang Killian the beta slate with the stuff that I got. I'm like, I just want to be here for the talk.
I would say Kian is not even there. Because
God damn it!
I have absolutely no clue what you even want from the tech priest now.
I don't either.
I haven't considered us there since this entire spiel has started.
My god damn it. He's just like, look, do you know what? Whatever. He walks out of his workshop and goes to do something else. Just leaves you.
So why did we come in here again, Blurk?
I didn't even leave. All I said was out of character. We should go talk to him, and you just like started like, I'm a ghost. Woo!
Oh. All right. Well, I drop the sheets on the floor right in the middle of his workshop, and I just walk out. I ain't putting clothes on. All my clothes are wet.
You have what? You have more than one set of clothes.
I'm not going back to my room. All my clothes are wet.
What?
So, Killian, would you like to go with Blorg and talk to this tech priest?
I already talked to him. He doesn't want to talk.
You're not in the room with us. You went off and did your own thing, man.
Damn it.
I wouldn't even know what I should ask him. So
No, Blorg would basically just recommend that you give him like the 50 questions to see if he's trustworthy or not.
I mean, he is apparently.
But let me put it this way. Let me ask the GM this then. So since we already have his background, are we considered completing that objective, or do we actually have to like go and like interview him and like verify that he's like probably trustworthy? Because otherwise, basically, this is just going to be us going in there and just trying to confirm exactly what's on the datapad, and then like I'm assuming that would count as the task completed. I don't know what's required to complete that task. It's so vague.
What we could do without bothering the tech priest prematurely is have Zero check the data he recovered, if they are genuine or if they have been manipulated, because we know that.
You mean the stuff from the server?
Yeah.
Can you show me the datapad? I'll just make a test since Zero's not in the room.
I have
So
it with me.
you recommend that, and then like Blorg will take a look at the datapad then.
I have it with me because I'm the one that got the data, so I just kept it with me.
Ah. Oh no, I thought you gave it to Gray though.
He wasn't in the room for me to give it to him, so he didn't get it.
Salt.
Salt. I eventually find my way back to the group. Whatever.
Cool. We recommend that we look at it for falsivity.
Oh shit, I can do that. Shouldn't be too hard.
Take use at minus 10.
Thanks, man. Too. What? Come on!
Yeah, no, that's genuine.
Could he get a +1 bonus for knowing Strauss code? Pretty well, having seen multiple times.
Could I get like a plus for the Strolls? Could I get a plus for the Forbidden Lore Adeptus Mechanicus thing I just got? Can I get some here? It's 1 point. It's 0.1.
You get the feeling.
I'm just gonna use my last fate point because I can't imagine this session lasting like anymore.
No, this'll be. I'll wrap up soon.
Oh,
yeah, suck it, you big fuck.
Hush.
Zero. As you're checking through the information, wondering if it's falsified or not, you realise this dataset has a virus of Strauss.
Oh hey, he just made my project easier.
And then the dataset corrupts.
I just toss it on the ground. Like, well, ain't getting shit from that. Don't step on it though.
Start
I'm
smoking.
gonna use it in a bit.
Start smoking.
Alright, you can step on it now. It's kinda smoking.
Eric's walks in, fire extinguisher, walks out.
Hey, Eric, can you step on this? Like, we need this thoroughly destroyed.
She turns to you, see if you're still
problem
in your
solved.
underwear. Yeah. Oh, as Blorg does that, she sees you're still in your underwear and just sprays you with, like, cold air from the fire extinguisher.
Hey, whoa,
It's
hey.
it's like ice cold. It's like, ah!
Chilly.
Put some damn clothes on.
Fine, only for you though. Damn.
Cool. Can I now roll a logic test to try to make an estimate if that, like, if the virus was just in the system and infects everything else that's plugged into it, or whether or not like it actually corrupted the data to possibly cover up that he's like in on it somehow?
That would require actually having some sort of code, and seeing as you smashed the data slate it was on.
It was smoking!
You could have tried to recover it.
Nah, that shit was smoking. I ain't plugging none of my shit into that.
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't want to set the place on fire and get blamed.
Boom! I recover it, bitch. I just go grab one of the random fucking data pads in the room and transfer the data.
It's smashed.
It's
Doesn't matter.
smashed.
He said recover it. I don't know what else is involved in that.
I scooped it up on a piece of
somehow
paper.
I managed.
It is recovered.
Somehow I recovered the data. I don't care. Like I pull like, all right, here. So it's like all smashed on the floor. So Blorg like pulls out the memory chip and then like plugs it into a different data pad, and it just like miraculously works.
Okay. I was gonna say that would actually have some sort of modifier as opposed to you just rolling randomly.
Even if you gave me a -20, which you normally do, I'd still pass.
I was gonna say, give me a strength test.
A strength test?
Yes.
What am I taking a strength test for?
Just roll it.
Swear to God, if this is the one thing you nat one on.
Question: Does this relate to causing like stun?
No.
What?
Then
Just
damn,
roll it.
Then I don't get a modifier. And of course I
Hey, that
You
might
failed
be good.
you not only failed to break the data slate. Yeah, you just failed to break the data slate.
I mean, I do have rubber on the bottom of my shoes, so.
No, yeah, you just accidentally stamp on the coffee table.
Oh, okay.
You just completely
fuck his
missed.
coffee table then.
You're like, Blorg, smash it, okay! BAM! Oh, wait, whoops. You meant the data slate, not the coffee table. Eric's is just like, why?
That was fine furniture. God damn. At least it. Fuck it. Whatever.
Then I would like to
Pick
use
up the
my
data slate.
Then I would like to use my tech use test to then try and read the data on the data slate then.
You do transfer it to a new data slate. If you wish to give me a logic test to try and work out if it's all-purpose virusing or if it's what was the other thing you suggested?
If it was just like an all-purpose infecting virus, so like it just like infects anything plugged into the system, or if it was like the virus was deliberately used to like modify that data for that guy.
Okay, that's going to be a minus 30 logic test.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Like, Strauss isn't an idiot.
By the way, I go get pants and come back.
Okay.
Oh, motherfucker! That's 3 degrees. Because it's based on intelligence, so.
This is an all-purpose infection with specialty to infecting individuals.
Okay, I will note the purpose of this virus, and I will keep the data pad, and then tell the group about the fact
As
that...
in, it's highly likely 6 is infected with this.
Yeah.
Did you say likely or unlikely?
Highly likely.
Okay, you both talked at the same time.
Highly likely.
Thank you. Okay. I will point out to the group that I have discovered that through the magic of Ogren understanding code and viruses that the virus was programmed to infect the entire Mechanicus Park systems, and the fact that because God damn it, was it 0?
No.
Yeah,
That's not actually it. It was designed to infect whatever was plugged into it. Also, Mechanicus Park is an actual park, not the Mechanicus Spire.
Oh, okay, Mechanicus Spire, whatever.
Mechanicus Spire is where...
I'm assuming that if it was in the server room, that like everything that those servers are connected to is infected. That's why I said the entire like place was infected.
Yes, but it's not actually the case.
Archive.
It's an archive. It's not a processing. It's just storage.
Okay. So it's not really like connected to anything. It's just everything has to go in there to then be stored on it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like it.
So it's its own isolated server room, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. They're just all
Okay.
isolated servers.
Then I will change out what I was saying then, and that the entire server room is now infected, and anything that gets plugged into it within the server room then becomes infected, and it seems to be really good at breaking security protocols and infecting other tech priests that plug in. So it's a pretty good guess that the reason Sixes ran out is because he is now infected and probably under the control of whoever designed this virus. And then Blorg will like sip on some tea and like remove his monocle and be like, "Quite so."
Mm-hmm.
You've been reading my data pads, haven't you?
As he probably should impress everyone in the room with that one.
Zero just kind of looks at him and is like, "You've been looking at my data pads and learning how to code, haven't you?"
I just want to know, does Eric's react at all to the fact that Blorg did that?
Eric's has already left at this point.
Oh damn it! The one person I wanted to really see the reaction out of was the person not here. Damn it!
Yes. You cannot impress the tech priest if she's not there. Rah!
This is so serious. Zero's like, "God damn it! This smart motherfucker's been reading my data pads," and Killian's just not paying attention in the corner as I go on this whole rant about the virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time you touch my data pads, I'm a... God damn it. Stop coming in my fucking room! You fucking ape! Damn it!
Cool. So now Blorg has
That's our
revealed that
hunch.
Sixes is most likely under the control of whoever the hell this hacker is, and therefore that's probably the reason he's now
Stress.
quote unquote dead.
Yeah.
Zero just
Most
leans
likely
over to
Strauss.
Killian.
Basically,
He's
yeah.
like, "Oh, he
Insane.
confirmed something we already knew. This guy. This fucking guy. Good job, Lloyd. Good job.
No,
But stop
we,
reading my shit."
we knew that Sixes had some parasites in his cybernetics, but now, just now we know how bad it is actually.
If
I will go, if no one else is going to, I will go inform Eric's of what I revealed. So I'll tell her that Sixes is probably under the control of Magos or whatever, through a virus that is in the backup server room / archiving room at the Mechanicus Spire or whatever. It's not the park. And that all their systems are probably infected. And
Okay.
then Blorg will look all like happy that he figured it out, and he'll be like, and Blorg figured that out.
she's like, yes, you did. Of course you did. Bob. Totally not believing you. And she's like, very well. I shall get in touch with the Mechanicus and alert them to such things.
Blorg will give her a caution of warning that the virus seems to be programmed to infect like tech priests and things that plug into it, so they might need to do like some kind of intermittent, like in between firewall.
Yeah, there are such things for such occasions. She nods, like yes, of course, real.
Mm.
And then Blorg will make a stab at Sixes and be like, and not be dumb like Sixes and plug right in. Is basically how he words that one.
Yeah,
Again, she nods.
I guess Eric's would have that figured out.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Otherwise, I'll just sort of wrap the session.
No, let's wrap up.
Yeah. Okay. Voting, and would you guys 200 XP for the session?
Nice.
I really do not know how to vote for it. We all did something really good this session.
Yeah.
Okay. You will get. I'll just say. Yeah. I'll just say. What is the current total of XP?
With the 250, I would be at 4,300. If you say we all get 250.
Yeah, you guys do, but everyone else only gets 200.
Mm.
I was trying to find the general. Yeah. So okay. So.
Mm.
So yeah, yeah, that was really fun. Any feedback? I know it was sort of really random and chaotic.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that when you said the box of donuts started moving, you didn't put who was moving it, and I was so tempted to be like, "Ghost donuts!"
No, it was the Vitrion.
I know, but you didn't say that, so it just was like, GM, the donuts start slowly moving away, and I was like so tempted to have Laura be like, "Ghost donuts!"
Yeah. Block lift up the donut box. There's a group of rats underneath.
I know.
Every time I see rats now, I gotta squeak at them.
You saw a mouse, not a rat.
Man,
But yeah, you three all get 50 XP because you turned up, and this was quite fun. Everyone had a bit of fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And now Sixes can go into the corner of we don't speak about these anymore.
Yeah.
so did Harrison drop out, or did he just want to play someone new?
He's away for 2 weeks, and then he's going to be playing a new character.
Ah.
He will actually be playing a Throne Agent when he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. I gotta give him some respect and then shit talk him in behind people's backs. God damn it.
Yeah, he's playing, for context, he's playing a character the same rank as Arix.
Out of curiosity, does he have enough tech components in that room that I could like handcraft myself like an Auspex scanner?
Not really.
Damn it.
Most of his parts were going to that eye.
Okay, I was gonna say like, cause if he's like leaving, could we like loot the crap out of his room? And that was like the only thing I could really think of, like if he has like enough mechanical spare parts that I could steal. Well, can I just steal all the mechanical spare parts anyway?
I mean, sure, there's not much left after you... Like, most of the parts were going to the Cat Piggy and to the mechanical eye.
I'm stealing whatever I can steal, so I have an assortment of just electronic and standard computer parts, I guess.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this is a bit shorter than normal and a bit more insane. That's because I had 3 people and none of them really wanted to do the main plot, so I had to improvise.
Oh, God damn it.
Bye.